here is my Eldar army. It's 1,500 points. Let's see what I got for an HQ. I have a Spirit Seer, 5 Wraithguard with D sides. You should be all ever so familiar with this list by now. 2 Wave Serpents with scatter lasers, and also all the fixins. They got Spirit Stones, Holo Fields, Vectored Engines. Vectored Engines is the flip around after moving upgrade. I have a Crimson Hunter with Exarch and Star Cannons. 5 Striking Scorpions, and by the way, I could have switched out these 2 units for a Wraith Knight, but I decided to switch it up just a little bit and take the Scorps. Why not? And I got 3 units of 6 jet bikes each. No Warlocks this time, so we will see how the toned down version does. All right, Nate, what do you got?
Playing Chaos today. So we got over here. We got a unit of Obliterators. We got a 2-man unit and a 1-man unit. We have a Demon Prince of Nurgle. He's got the Black Mace, Power Armor Wings, and he's a level 2 Psyker.
Awesome.
Got a Forge Fiend with the 3 Plasma Cannons, a unit of Cultists, and I'm actually playing no Cult Troops today. So we have just 10 Space Marines, 10 Space Marines, and we have Warp Talons.
Okay.
And for my HQ is a Chaos Lord with the Burning Brand of Scalanthrax.
Oh,
that's what I'm talking
I don't
about.
like that.
That's what I'm talking about.
I don't like that one bit. He's got to
Pad.
go down. He's got to go down.
And Marcus Inch on him.
Oh, really? Okay, that's interesting.
Mixing it up today.
Yeah, I've got to take him out. And I do applaud you, sir, for taking regular Chaos Space Marines.
You never see those, ever. So.
Well, there's a reason for that.
Well, you know.
All right. Well, awesome. Thank you. All right, we're rolling up our powers. I rolled on Telepathy and got Terrify, which I kept. And the other one, I took the Primaris for Yandin, which is something like Voices of the Dead. It gives the Wraith units battle focus. So what did you get?
I had to roll once on the Plague chart, and I got Plague Wind.
Okay.
Which is Witchfire Power. And then
It's better than Break Wind. Continue.
I'm going to roll once on the Biomancy table. And I got a 1, which is Iron Arm, and I'll take it.
Oh, yeah, that's bad for me. So that's the Demon Prince then, right?
Yes.
That's this guy right here. Guy, great conversion by Maison, by the way.
Also on the web store.
Let's, yeah, it is in the web store. You can buy both of these armies. And in fact, the Death Guard army is obviously much, much huger than this. Okay, so let's keep rolling. We rolled up a 5 for the battlefield. That is Vanguard Strike. Now, before we roll mission, we're going to talk a little bit about our table. First off, this whole table is created by Blue Table Painting Terrain Department, and it's a client's commission. This actually isn't even all of it. It's extremely densely populated. This is an Eldar, I believe it is Maiden world, where the Exodites are from, so like Eldar ruins basically. So you've got these 8 shrines to the different aspects, which we've covered before, and then a shrine to Kahane. So you got like an avatar statue up here, just because the place where the sacrifices are made. So the client wanted an Aztec feel, and he did not want it to be the regular flowy, curvy Eldar stuff. So we came up with this alternate scheme. Also, we were supposed to include the colors from his craft world, which are primarily orange and blue. So we aimed to please, and I think we pulled it off. So anyway, I think Vanguard Strike will suit this table very well because we've did it like this giant alley right up the middle. So there's going to be it's going to be somehow divided down the middle. So, but one person is going to have to contend with this giant chunk right here, which might not actually be that bad. All right, go ahead and roll up mission, Nate.
All right. We got a 5.
All right, let's take a look. Okay, it's the Emperor's Will. Yep, 1 objective per person. Also, we're having a special this week as of this recording, where if you check with our inquiries guys and you set up a terrain project, you get 7 free objective markers done up on top of your regular terrain. For me, I've decided to be flavorful and go with the Yandin Warlord traits table. So here we go. I rolled a 2, which is Beacon of Hope Renewed. Warlord and all friendly units within 12 inches have the Feel No Pain 6+ special rule. That's awesome.
Brutal.
That is so awesome, because my Warlord is in this transport, so that is just fantastic. Okay, great.
So some Wraith Guard with Feel No Pain.
That's what it is. Okay, so what do you got? You taking it out of the book too?
The Chaos book.
All right, fantastic.
Roll a 3.
All right.
Which is
And that
Master of Deception.
Okay.
Nominate D3 infantry units in the army to infiltrate.
Oh, that's fantastic. Perfect for Night Lords, right?
Yeah, that's...
All right, that's what you get for being flavorful, folks. So, all right. So, first off, Nate has divided the board this way. So that's the diagonal. And so we're doing the diagonal deployment zones. Now, objective markers, we've got one over here, pretty much in this corner. And I put mine really hard and tight in this corner using my awesome BTP quick measure. Our quick measures are black, manly, and precise. And they feature a really cool quote. Mine says, "Never interrupt your enemy when he is making a mistake," which is Napoleon Bonaparte. I don't know how you say that. So anyway, it allows you to make very exact measurements and get in there really tight where a tape measure cannot go. So those are available at bluetablepaintingstore.com. And all right, so we're up for deployment. And so we'll do option to go first or second. Is that right? Is that how we do this? Okay, so what do you want to do?
I'll take the first turn.
Oh yeah, I bet you do. All right, so you go ahead and deploy. All right, we've both done our deployment. So Nate, why don't you go ahead and tell us how you're set up?
Okay, we got the units of obliterators up here, just to try to get some firing lanes going.
Yeah, and they have really super line of sight from up here. Did I just say soupy?
I think you did.
Okay, I hope I said soupy, because that would be really awesome. So anyway, yeah, and?
Okay, and we got the Forge Fiend here just to kind of take care of stuff that comes into midfield.
You didn't mention the Demon Prince.
Ah, the Demon Prince.
Yeah,
that's right.
Now that guy's bad news, as I have found out. And that's a pretty commanding position for him. Like, he can get, just with the initial jump, because he has wings, right? Mm-hmm. Just with the initial jump, he can have a pretty good threat zone here. But of course, he'd have to come right out into the open as well. So we shall see. Okay, what's next?
And then just stack the troops as close to the line as I could, just to kind of put pressure onto your objectives.
Right. Okay, yeah, that is, that is long ways to go. Okay, and me, pretty simple, just the Wave Serpents and the Jet Bikers. What I found out in my last game, where there was a Demon Prince with wings and Black Mace, not the League one. In the League game, I found out play Grey Knights. That takes care of that. Okay, but I found the real counter to the Demon Prince is not the Striking Scorpions, which I have over here, but it's the Wraith Guard. So if these things give cover to the jet bikes, the Demon Prince is just going to be obliterated. Like one volley from these guys, and that's pretty much the end of him. Okay, so let's play. I'm going to go ahead and steal the initiative by rolling a 6. No, I am not. So Nate, yeah, go ahead. 4 up.
It is.
Okay, fantastic. All right, so Chaos Space Marines, pretty simple. They just moved up both rhinos here. This guy's sitting pat. These inched forward. The Obliterators inched forward. The Demon Prince is flying, but if I read my rules right, he can land and charge the same turn, or is that not a thing?
I don't think he can charge the same turn he's flying. He's got to go into his jump pack mode first, but I think I can still cast spells or shoot. Or something.
Right. All right, well, that's good for me, because otherwise these guys would be toast right out of the gate, because as we already know, these guys do not stand up to the Demon Prince very well. Okay, what's next? What are we doing?
We're going to go to shooting. Let's do some shooting.
Yeah, even Karandras couldn't do anything.
See if these obliterators can see that.
Okay, let's have it. What weaponry are they using?
We're going to fire the las cannons.
Okay, at the Wave Serpent.
At the Wave Serpent.
Okay, I'm ready.
All right. Now you are +2 to cover save because you're over the 24 inches for night fight.
That's right. Well, and with holo field will give me probably a 2-up. No, definitely a 2-up.
Okay.
So I'm ready.
There's 2 las cannons from the first squad.
2 hits.
2 hits. And
Okay.
the las cannon from the third guy.
That's right, because it's 2 separate units up there. Okay, 3 hits.
And they are strength 9.
Yep. Armor is 12, so you're looking for 3s to glance.
Okay, well, actually got roll. Looking for 3s. Okay, what, got 1
Okay.
pin so far.
2 up, makes it.
The other guy will also pin.
Also a pin, and I will make it against that one as well.
Excellent.
Okay. Awesome.
Awesome. Let's go to the Demon Prince.
Hey, Dave.
He's going to cast Plague Wind on
Okay,
the
great.
guys over there. And Plague Wind
Let's
is
roll it.
much firepower.
Roll your psychic test
Psychic
with double
test?
6s, please.
Oh, no.
No, he makes it with a 4. Deny the witch. Oh, I do not on a 1. Uh-oh. All right, do your worst.
So it's a large blast.
Okay. Do you roll to hit?
Well, the scatter.
Yeah, with focused witch fire, right? Okay,
I'm gonna
sounds
put
good.
it right on this. Put it on this guy
Yep,
here.
that's
there.
right.
Okay.
Okay, here we go.
So we're putting it right here for a direct
All right,
hit.
that's 5. Okay, so what's...
Okay. It's strength 1, but it's poison 4 up, AP 2.
Okay,
So
well, that's not awesome. So looking for 4s. Those are wounds, so 2 wounds.
2 wounds.
So dead, and oh, that means the Exarch's dead too. Oh,
Hey,
look out, sir. No, why? Okay, the Exarch's toast. That's not awesome. All right, there you go. He plague winded him.
And he is also going to cast Iron Arm on himself.
Okay, sounds good. Which he does with a 3. He loves it.
And D3, strength and toughness.
Right?
Going
2.
2. So he's plus 2
Wow.
toughness, plus 2 strength.
That
and
is
gains
great. That'll
Eternal
put him
Warrior.
up to 7. 7 toughness. Oh, that was a mighty blow for the striking scorpions. Yikes. Oh man, this table's gorgeous. All right, so I moved the wave serpents over, just a little bit of it. In fact, the whole army just shimmied, and that is the speciality of the Eldar. These guys can still shoot because they only move 12. These guys turbo boosted 2 units of jet bikes over there. And really, quite frankly, these scorpions will be worth their points if they just make this guy waste 3 turns to get back in the fight. So that makes me happy. All right, folks, Eldar turn 1 shooting. It's going to be a doozy. So let's go ahead and start with this bad girl right here. The question is, do I drop the serpent shields to make sure that I get a kill on that thing? And the answer is yes. Yes, I do. And as I understand it, you have to decide that before you roll because the scatter laser could, you know, make a difference there. Okay, so scatter and serpent shield at the rhino. Scatter laser converts into all hits. Serpent shield with 3 shots, looking for 3-ups with rerolls, which I need because I only got 1 hit. I convert them all.
Nice.
These are strength 6 versus armor 11. I need a 5 to glance. So that's 2 glances, or excuse me, a glance and a pen. And we are going to have 7, so that is a glance and a pen. So it's definitely destroyed. Go ahead and make 2 cover saves, and then I'll see if it blows up.
So 2 cover saves coming up.
Looking for 5s. And
got
there's
1.
1, so I'll see if it explodes. That is no explosion.
No explosion.
So just wrecked, so the guys just disembark. I don't think they take any hits either.
No, not on a just wrecked result.
Okay, awesome.
Okay, since these guys had to bail out of the vehicle, I'm gonna have to take a pinning check. And they're good.
All right, now the question is, what can it even possibly shoot at this wave serpent? Now the obliterators have to switch out every turn, right? Now, do they have any weapon that is over 36 inches?
I believe they got the plasma cannon, which is exactly 36.
Okay,
So
so and they can move and shoot because they have relentless,
relentless.
right? So I will take my chances with that because that's only strength 7, and so he'd need a 5 for a glance on that. And I really want to wear these guys down because if these guys are running around, it's going to hamper my jet bike activity back there. I did make a tactical error though, is that I moved these jet bikes with the cannons up and I measured the 24 inches to be pretty much to the front of the rhino. But since I blew it up with something before that, guess what? Now all the guys bailed out. So it would have been better actually to have shot these first to see if anything could have happened with that. So we're going to go ahead and blow the serpent shield. We're going to shoot at these guys right here.
Okay.
And it looks like they'll all have cover reasonably. So here we go. The scatter lasers, they hit. They have the laser lock special rule. So that means twin link for subsequent items. The shield gets 3 + 1 is 4 hits. And that is strength, 3 ups to hit. And I do miss once, so I need 2 ups to wound. In fact, I need 2 ups to wound all around. I'll just roll all those the same.
Okay. Is there a different AP value on them?
There is, but it won't affect you.
Okay.
So that is 6 wounds, my good sir.
6 wounds.
Oh, and it ignores cover.
Okay.
And hold on, but you'd have a 3-up armor save anyway, right?
Yeah.
And it's also pinning.
Okay.
So that's why the serpent shield is awesome. Okay, go ahead.
All right. Got 6 armor saves coming up. 1, 2. Looks like I failed 2 saves. 2.
Okay, awesome. I will totally take that. And I'm just going to remeasure this and see if I can hit anything. Nope, not even one guy. All right, 2d6-inch assault move. And so that's 4 inches. I'm just going to jump these guys back like so. And we did agree at the beginning of the game that this was not difficult terrain to get all through these things, but they did give cover of 5 up. And the reason we did that is that would have been the terrain would have been way too thick. That would have made it impossible to really manage this board. It's a very unusual configuration. Of course, you can do it however you like it, but we decided to do this whole, Aztec Valley of the Gods.
It does look fantastic, though. I mean, this is a great set of terrain.
It does, and custom terrain is really nice. Terrain still has not gotten to the point where it's all automated. Games Workshop has made some inroads, but when you buy a Games Workshop kit, I mean, just to put together, one of those buildings is just incredibly complex, and it's only really a small piece. Not to downplay it, it's very detailed, but
yeah,
there you go.
But
it's a toughie.
It's just an example of what we can do for you at Blue Table Painting.
Yeah, Nate's plugging it. Okay. All right. So talk a little bit about your movement phase. What happened?
All right. I moved the.
Did this guy run?
No,
Is he a beast?
Jumped down, from tip of the base to tip of the base. See?
Oh, I see. Okay, got it.
Got it.
All right.
And,
okay, and?
The surviving rhino is just running straight towards the other objective.
Okay,
the guys
great.
that got bailed out of this rhino came over here. And tried
to... let's make this wrecked by moving this on top of there. Cool. There we go. All right.
And these guys kind of came over here to put some pressure.
That's great. Well out of charge range, so that's good for me.
Very good.
All right, the Demon Prince. Uh-oh, this isn't good. So he's landed and just made a jump, so the scorpions can probably kiss it goodbye. But they did serve a very valuable purpose, which is to knock that guy out for probably 3 turns. So, okay, what's next?
We gotta see if the warp talons come in.
Okay, looking for a 3, and he makes it.
And the outflanking cultists?
They also show up. That's awesome. Okay, so let's roll the location that they show up from.
Okay, 1, 2 this side, 3, 4 that side. Shooters on 5 or 6. 2 coming in on this side.
That is not as useful. Actually, it is very useful. You want to know why? Because they can sit on this objective.
They sure can.
Plink. Yep, absolutely. This is a Eldar scout up on a hill nearby using his range finder. Headshot. So let's see if we can actually see inside of Nate's ear. How well did Nate clean his ears this morning? No, we're not going to do that. We're not going to do that. Nate's not messing around. The cultists cultists are coming for you. Awesome. Does this guy have any rapid movement other than just a walker? He just moves 6 inches. Okay.
Yeah.
Great. I thought they had. That's right. That's the one that has like he can move through cover or whatever it is.
Like moves like 12 inches, moves through cover, all sorts of.
It's great. What a great kit. Good job, Games Workshop, for making such awesome figs.
Yeah. Mauler Fiend is by far a much cooler choice, but we didn't have one.
Okay, so here we go. The warp talons are coming in, right? And then, so what does this mean right here then?
I'm placing this guy. This is going to be the initial landing spot.
Right.
Okay, and so we're going to roll.
So he could just deviate right off.
Yeah, this is we're going bold right now because what is that, like 5 inches?
Yeah, that is really close.
So, but I wanted to land here so hopefully get my lord with the burning brand and toast these.
Well, and
bikes.
basically the bikes will just have to. They can't just comfortably start shooting these guys. They're going to have to just completely retreat from that entire portion of the board. So it's going to be a toughie. All right, awesome. That's actually not too bad. And we made that easy terrain. So now, hopefully the Lord guy, well, go ahead and just put him down, or I don't know, whatever you got to do. Yeah, that sounds good. All right, now I guess I'm in for it now. I will get 3-up saves, though, against it, right?
That's no cover saves.
Yeah, but I have a 3-up armor save.
Oh, do you?
Yeah. Oh. Awesome. Good for me.
Let's see the armor penetration value of that. 100%.
Here's where I find out some bad news. Nope, here's where I find out awesome news. Yep.
AP3.
Oh, that's why. That is why. Oh my gosh, that's great. It's like a power weapon. Yowza. What the heck? So down came the warp talons. They're going to have their fun and then they'll be dead. Okay, so I'm ready. What's going on?
Well, unfortunately, the cultists came in on this side, which is a huge...
Right. Yeah, big.
Pointless, pretty much.
Well, no, it's good. They'll be able to sit on the objective.
They can sit on the objective, but had I known these guys were coming in here, they probably could have taken care of the scorpions and aren't just flown away.
Oh, you think 10 cultists would take care of the scorpions?
Oh, 3 scorpions?
Okay, awesome.
Come on.
Okay, but, what's next?
Okay, it's going into shooting phase.
Okay, I'm ready.
First thing that I'm going to do is cast Iron Arm on the Demon Prince.
Okay. Double 6s.
I don't think so, not today.
8. Successful. And D3. Oh, what up?
3. Awesome.
And he gets Eternal Warrior. Now that's a big deal because the only thing I have really to deal with that guy is the Wraith Guard, and the D size can zap him back to the warp if they roll a 6, which is instant death. But not so, not with Eternal Warrior. Okay, what's next? Let's have it.
Let's just get to the fun part right now.
Yeah, let's do the fun part.
Fun part right now.
I'm all for eating dessert first.
Okay, so it's a torrent weapon, so that means it can go out 12, and then you can lay the
no, I understand
down.
how it works, but the fans might not. But that is torrent. This is
for the fans. This is for the...
Okay, it's for the fans.
So,
I don't like it.
Let's see.
Okay, do mind your line of sight because you can't see through the stone.
Yeah, the stone here. Right. It's pretty much from this guy back.
Okay,
what we're trying to do here. But let's reduce that a little bit.
What's the strength of this weapon?
Strength 4.
Okay.
I think that's going to be my best.
Well, it can go 12 inches out.
Yeah, but I'm just...
So what you want... Here, let me see it.
Overshooting, yeah.
Is it okay? Hold on. No, it doesn't have to go straight. It doesn't go like that. It can go like this. As long as the big end isn't closer than the little end, you can get like 5 guys there.
Okay, let's do that.
Okay, great.
Let's go 5.
I'll allow it. Whenever you're playing miniatures battles, always say "I'll allow it" every time your opponent makes a legal move. Throws off their game.
Does it?
Yep. Okay, you can roll your dice now.
Okay, will do.
Just give permission to everything.
Strength 4 versus tough 4?
Yep. Go ahead and tell me the strength and toughness. It's toughness 4. So 4 ups, and they're just dead. Just plain old dead. Oh, cocked.
There. And Demon Force. There we go.
Oh, 3 guys toast.
3 guys toast.
And that is a test, good sir. That is a morale check right there.
Excellent.
Is that all the shooting from that unit?
Yes, unfortunately, the other guys have lightning claws.
Oh, that's right. All right. And they succeed with a 5, so good for me. So 1, 2, and unfortunately, was it 4 guys that I lost? Or
3 guys.
3 guys. Yeah, I think this guy is actually a little bit closer. So there you go. Awesome. I'm golden. Next squad.
Squad of guys is gonna
So
fire on this
I'll be
jet
looking at a 3-up save.
all within 24.
Okay.
Everyone's outside of 12, so it will all be 1 shot.
All right. So we are ready.
Got 1, 2, 3, 4.
Wait, someone
5,
is
6.
going to be happy they picked up these Night Lords. What a great looking army. That makes me happy inside.
Got 6
Okay,
bolt
we're
rounds.
ready.
Hitting on 3s. And
Nice.
plasma round. There
Okay.
we go. There.
So it'll just all be 3-ups, so there's really no need to differentiate.
Okay. Well, one's gonna wound on 2s, the others are gonna wound on 4s.
Oh yeah, you're right. Sorry about that.
Yeah, so here's the bolt rounds wounding on 4s.
Bolters looking for 4s. 2, 4.
Looks
4
like 4.
wounding hits
and
and
then
plasma on a 2.
on 2. There we go.
All right, fantastic. So that's 5 wounding hits.
5 saves.
Here it goes. 5 saves on the jet bikes. Oh, that hurt. 2 down. 2 down. Wow. All right, we're ready.
All right.
Okay, here we go. Demon Prince, initiative 8.
Got 5 attacks. So for 5 attacks, plus 1 for the charge.
Okay,
And
sounds
Black
good.
Mace is a demon weapon that adds D6.
Right.
So
That's
another
where
4 more
cocked can be good
attacks.
for you. Okay, here we go. I wonder what's going to happen. I don't know.
I'm not sure.
He could roll all 1s.
Weapon skill 9 versus your weapon skill of
4.
4. I'm gonna hit you on 3s.
Okay, sounds good.
Wow, look at all
I
those
do get
misses.
man blasters. Okay. Okay, go ahead.
So that's 5 hits. That's
Oh,
strength
no,
9.
I can't wound you with those. Yeah, they're all dead. Look at that.
Didn't you want me to roll it, huh?
Oh, no, yeah, I do. I thought you did roll.
No, 5
ones.
hits.
Okay,
That's
all
strength 9.
1s. Here we go.
Here we go.
You're going to see it right here live.
Oh,
no,
3.
3
That's,
guys.
that's all I needed.
Could have lived. If 1 guy had lived, that would have been awesome. That would have been awesome. All right, we're off to Eldar turn 2. We'll be back to you after the movement phase. All right, top of the second, Crimson Hunter. Yes,
Coming
comes
in.
on a 6. Fantastic. Okay, 18 inches is the minimum movement, which puts me right about there. And that makes this maneuver pretty good, because it's likely that I'll blow up this rhino between this and the other thing. And in fact, I can shoot at the rhino with this unit as well, and potentially, shore up any problems there. So now the problem is, if I wreck it, he can deploy. There's a big area of deployment here, and then it'll be his turn. He can charge right on into the Wraith Guard. As I found out with the orcs, that's what happened to me with the orcs. Is he just deployed the guys like way back here, and I couldn't shoot at them.
Mm-hmm.
So this isn't the best maneuver for me right now. I should just play a little more conservatively, dance around a little bit more, and just keep my guys very, very conservative. In fact, if anything, I should just move up like this.
Yeah, you should use your maneuverability to your advantage, because you are much faster than I am.
Absolutely. What kind of special weapons are in this unit?
Just a melt-a-gun and a plasma gun.
Well, melt-a-gun, that is not awesome to be close to a melt-a-gun. So I'm going to go ahead and that's a toughie. I think between these two, that ought to do it. Mm-hmm. So what I really need to do, because these guys are toast. This whole this Wraith Guard thing is that is so bad.
Yeah, this is
I'm going to go ahead and roll
dire.
these Voices of Twilight there and succeed on an 8.
Okay.
So that gives them the battle focus, which I actually turns out I don't need that. but I actually can run them after shooting, which I think will help. And, you know, it's just, quite frankly, I could just strand this unit right here by just moving this guy, just turbo boosting right across like that. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I'm going to keep my firepower going and just try and, I don't know, that's really a tough call. Well, I can't sit here all day and talk about it. I got to actually do something. So I'm going to go ahead and jump this wave serpent over here. That feels good. And so this is actually turned a little bit more that direction there. And these jet bikes, well, I'm just going to be very aggressive, and I'm just going to move my jet bikes up like this, and I'm just going to get them all within 12 inches like this. And see if I can do something against this unit here. In fact, I'm going to move them up a little bit more.
But those blade storm, man, that's gonna hurt.
Yeah, it is. Although this by itself is probably not enough to completely take out that unit, but you know, there's really, I think if I can just clear these guys, then that'll be really a nice open spot for me to work with. So I'm definitely going to get up nice and tight there, and hopefully get some shots with this wave serpent. Yeah, I can see a few of them.